Welcome back to another episode of Modern Mayhem with me, yours truly, your host, Krim, also known as the Asian Avenger. Today, we are playing Naya Nahiri, which has been piloted to two 5-0s by soswalter. I do enjoy me some Nahiri, and I do like what she brings to the table, specifically a 15-15. So, I had to see what this deck was all about. So, good job piloting this to two clean 5-0s. I just honestly like Emrakul, but I don't like casting Emrakul. So if I can cheat an Emrakul out, I'm all for it. I also love some Chalice of the Voids right now because of the way the meta's shaped and, with Phoenix and whatnot. But let's go over the sideboard here. We have two Path to Exiles, two Cinder Vines. Those I could see as those coming in against like a Phoenix deck. We have Rendering Volley, which will also come in there. Banefire for control. Core Firewalker for burn. Stony Silence for any kind of artifact-based deck, along with Night of Autumn. Blood Moon, just the additional way to like mess with people's greedy mana bases or big mana bases like Tron, Amulet. Obstinate Baloth, for any potential like Jund decks or whatever we need, or just once again burn. Discarding it to Lily, etc., etc. Phoenix, we can bring in Settle the Wreckage, stuff like that. Maybe even aggro decks like Affinity. Cataclysmic Gearhulk, I assume that's for like go wide decks. So Shadowstorm for more just artifact hate, and Cleansing Nova for more artifact and enchantment hate. That also doubles back as a board wipe for what could be numerous matchups here. So let's talk about the deck in depth here. These are the four cards that I really think stand out in the deck. Up front is Chalice of the Void. We all know and love this card, especially since we play Simian Spirit Guide. We're able to lock people out of 1-drops and potentially what are free spells with 0-drops if we need to. And even though we play 2-drops, it's not always the worst thing to set this on 2 in some matchups. So ideally, I see this being an all-star in matchups like Phoenix, where we could just put on 1 and shut off like Opt, Faithless Looting, Bolts, all these things. Surgical Extractions, all their Phyrexian mana spells. And then we can set it on 2 to turn off Abrades, Thing in the Ice, stuff like that. So, this card is just very good, very applicable to a good amount of the format right now. And of course, we have a little bit of some Blood Mooning. So all non-basic lands are now basic mountains. So punishing more greedy mana bases. I've been seeing, like with Death Shadow running around too, which by the way, Chalice is also good against Death Shadow on 1. Death Shadow running around, they don't have that many basics. They're mostly shock lands. And if you're able to sneak this out on them and, numerous other decks that aren't playing around it, you can heavily punish them and just steal games with it, as they won't be able to do much. And then, of course, Nahiri, the Harbinger. As I told you, what I like about her is what she brings to the table. I mean, for a while, she was really popular in Modern. Jeskai was running her, and, they were just constant. This was like their win con. I even remember that discussion when people were like, is Nahiri better than Jace the Mind Sculptor? Now, obviously that's just outlandish now when you think about it, but at that time people were talking about it and I thought it was funny. It was an interesting discussion nonetheless and fun to read. But yeah, Nahiri, you may discard a card. If you do draw a card, exile target enchantment for a exile target enchantment, tapped artifact or a tapped creature for -2, and then -8, search your library for an artifact or creature card, put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle your library, it gains haste, return it to your hand at the beginning of your next end step. So you know what we're probably going to grab. It's going to be this all-star right here. Bam! Look at that. The spaghetti god. Here we go. Emrakul, the Aeons Torn, for 15 mana, a low price. You get an Emrakul, the Aeons Torn, that can't be countered. When you cast it, take an extra turn after this one. Flying, protection from all colored spells. Annihilator 6, meaning that when it attacks, your opponent will sack 6 permanents. And when it's put into the graveyard from anywhere, its owner shuffles his or her library, or graveyard into the library. So, this will usually just steal games, considering that Nahiri just goes up real fast. The only situations where it can be real rough is when you see this in your opener, or if you're unlucky and you're about to ultimate Nahiri and you draw it right then and there. Had that happen a few times while I was on Jeskai. So, let's see what soswalter's doing so well with. And once again, congratulations, soswalter, for a clean 5-0 times 2. And let's go sling some spells. Okay, so we're gonna keep this. I like this. It's we'll set it on 1. We'll have to set it on 1. It's a prison deck though, kinda, right? I mean, I should be trying to dig for my angers, but I want to try this. See if I regret it or not. Let's see. Oh, we drew another land. That's painful. We have a lot of fetch lands, don't we? We really do. Okay, so we have Blood Moon here in our deck. So let's go ahead and just play Arid Mesa. Pass back to the opponent. Okay, I think that's good enough. All right, let's see what they do after all of this. I mean, I want to get another land just to thin out my deck. I mean another shock land, that is. Okay, we're up against Jund. Ooh, Le Bobbert. Okay, so I need to really destroy Le Bobbert. Grab a plains. Okay, that's an Ajani. Let's go ahead and crack this land. Go ahead and grab a forest. Put this on 1 so they can't bolt, they can't duress, or I mean Inquisition or do any of that. Unfortunately, I have nothing else until turn 4. So at least we know the cards in our hand are temporarily safe. They have to go ahead and use, okay, that's fine. We need to find a way to deal with this Tarmogoyf, either by blocking with our own, or if we hit an Anger of the Gods here, that's actually not bad either. We hit an Anger of the Gods. Oh, please don't skip through my turn. Okay, good, nice. Here, do we have any double white cards that I need to be worried about? I think here it's mostly just. I'm gonna grab a green source. I think a green source is where I want to be. Oh wait, no, I can't. I need to grab a mountain. I'm so derpy, so derpin. Sure. I don't want to pay that damage. All right, so whatever. We're gonna play Lightning Helix next turn. And then after we play Lightning Helix, we'll be able to just go ahead and... Or I mean, not Lightning Helix. Okay, that's fine. Inquisition will counter that. So, if they play an instant spell, that would keep them alive, though. That would be unfortunate. Yeah, okay, there they go. Doesn't untap during its untap step. I do not want this Ajani in my hand. That much I do know. Let's keep Tarmogoyf tapped. And then pass back to the opponent. Then Ajani will hopefully... Ooh, that's a Liliana. So we keep Tarmogoyf tapped down. We can blow up Dark Confidant next turn. Or one of the Dark Confidants at least. Can I make them... Is there a way I can kill them with their own Dark Confidants? That'd be amazing. I also need to make sure I don't die to double bolt here. But, alright. Let's keep Tarmogoyf tapped. Believe it or not, I'm actually going to cast. That's right, I'm going to cast this. Simian Spirit Guide as a blocker. Yeah, that's right. That's a blocker. I do need to get rid of one of these. That's still giving them too many cards. Wait, oh, did I just okay, cool. They have another Tarmogoyf. I was like, hold on, the Tarmogoyf just untap? I was like, okay, that'd be really sad if it did, but no, we're good. Okay. Now we have our own Tarmogoyf. Don't mind if I do. Keep this Tarmogoyf tapped once again. Play my own Tarmogoyf. Let's go ahead and begin combat here. Get in there. Get in there. All right, nice. They are just in need of a green source right now, and they could blow this up, this Blood Moon. Nice! And we got there. Sick. That was sweet. The old cheese'em. Let me see. What else do I want to bring in against my opponent? Double Path to Exile seems great. Knight of Autumn. What targets do I have? Not many. Cataclysmic Gear Hulk. Is that a thing? Is that about to be a thing? When it enters battlefield, each player chooses an artifact, a creature, an enchantment, and a planeswalker from among the non-land permanents they control. Sacrifice the rest. I think this is fine. I don't want too many Blood Moons. Anger of the Gods can be dropped for probably a Settle and a Cleansing Nova. I still want all my removal. Obstinate Baloth seems great against any kind of Liliana effects. How many Chalices do I really want? Like, it stops Lightning Bolt. It eventually stops 2-drops. Yeah, okay. I do like me some Ajani. We're trying to play the grindy game. I think 2 Blood Moons is fine. Nahiris are fine. Do I want this Cataclysmic Gear Hulk? It is pretty sweet. Alright, you know what? I'll just drop that. Ajani is good at keeping things tapped. I really cannot figure out what else I want here. I mean, a nice board wipe here. Yeah, you know what? I'll get rid of that. That's fine. I'll get rid of the Settle. We don't want too many board wipes anyways. Not going to have many options or situations where they're going to super duper overcommit, right? I'm going to mulligan this hand. Hand seems a little light. Oh, that's even worse. Sure. Put it on top of my library. Seems good. I mean, like, this is as good as a 3 as we can get, right? So go ahead and pass back to the opponent. Path seems kind of counterintuitive with Blood Moon, but whatever. We need our removal, right? We can't let him have too many bobberts. Come on, don't cast the discard spell. Don't cast the discard spell. Play like Tarmogoyf or something. It'd be really good here if you just play like a Tarmogoyf. We're going to see it to our turn. It's going to go to our turn. We're going to get it. We're going to go to our turn. Okay. I actually need this as a red source, so sure. Exile, add a red, play Blood Moon. Pass. It's pretty sweet. I love this. I want this art in real life, by the way. I don't own the Blood Moon Invocation. It's such a sweet artwork. Oh, what a draw. Okay, I guess better lucky than good. Discard a card? No, I don't want to discard a card. May need it. Sure, Lightning Bolt. Do they have another bolt for me? Yes, they do. That's 2 lightning bolts. How unfortunate. No, they have a swamp. It's bad for us. Darn. I guess I'll put it on 1 now. I wish I had that earlier. Would have still had a Nahiri at this time. I was going to call it Neferi, but Neferi is just a fusion of everything I love simultaneously. All right, just double Blood Moon. So this way, if they have a way to kill the first Blood Moon, we're still okay. All right. I mean, I'm not playing anything. This is going to stay in my hand for the rest of the game, pretty much. You know what? We'll just hardcast. We'll hardcast Emrakul. As long as they don't. Oh, no, they drew it. Oh, perfect. Okay, so they just have a 3-2. They drew the green. Bad for us. I need to get rid of their Blood Braid. They have another one? Oh, they have another one. That's painful. I think that's going at Nahiri. Yep, that's going straight to Nahiri. Please not a land. Please not a land. Oh, it's a land. Okay, so, like, yeah, had I chosen to draw, it would be the same result. I would still lose Nahiri, regardless. Alright, so all these 1-drop spells. I need to really find that, that Cleansing Nova at some point, I guess. Or I just die here. Or I need a Tarmogoyf. I need a threat. Sacred Foundry won't count. We know they can't burn us yet with bolts, but they can Kolaghan's Command. We have nothing. Yep. Oh, jeez. That's painful. All right, let's concede. Let's go to the next one. Drew too many lands. Too many lands. Not good for us. So they have a decent amount. They have the Blood Braids. The Blood Braids are kind of annoying. We're on the play. Maybe want to bring in another Blood Moon. Chalice we only need like 1 of. Drew 1 too many lands there, unfortunately. I don't even want Chalice, to be honest with you. Chalice doesn't do anything against them. I guess it stops all their hand disruption spells. So that's still pretty good. I guess we take out a Blood Moon. Blood Moon doesn't actually kill our opponent. Oh, yeah. If we had a Lightning Helix at any point in that match, that would have been really good. I can't help but really want to play this Cataclysmic Gearhulk, but maybe that's just not the right call. All right. We brought in more 1-for-1 removal spells, so... Sure. I'll keep this. We'll get a Stomping Grounds off Windswept Heath. Okay. All right, go ahead and crack this. Get a Stomping Grounds tapped. No, would not like to pay the 2 life. Worth playing. The saddest Tarmogoyf ever. It'll be a 1-2. They cast an instant on it. Whatever. That means they spend their turn. I can live with that. If they Fatal Push is all the same. Yep. All right, so they're getting their basics. Good thing we didn't bring a ton of Blood Moons in, huh? All right, let's see what they play here. As soon as they play a creature, that gives us a target to blow up and then grow our Tarmogoyf. Okay, cool. That's exactly what we want to see. Oh, and a Braid. Deal 3 damage to target creature. Let's see, which one's better? May as well cast this now. In combat, get in there for 3 damage. We'll hold the Arid Mesa to pull a second green source, I guess. I think Liliana's about to hit the board, though. And if Liliana hits the board, that's ideal. Because we have the Obstinate Baloth in hand. Okay, come on. But they would obviously minus, right? They wouldn't even plus yet. Oh, that is a Liliana. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and grab a Temple Garden here. Or actually, you know what? I'll grab another... Stomping Ground? Sure. No, I don't want to pay 2 life. I'm going to discard an enchantment here. Yes. That's not what I wanted. Attack Liliana. Put Liliana down to 2. Pass to the opponent. Unfortunately, Baloth... I don't even want to play Baloth right now. I want them to play the other Liliana. And then I'll discard Baloth to it. They already have too many basics for this to matter for me. Like, for me to keep the Blood Moon is kind of pointless. It does shut off their creature lands, but right now I'm not too worried about it. Let me see here. What else can we do? Yep, there's Blood Braid. Oh, that's really bad. I mean, do they attack Nahiri? If they attack Nahiri, that gives me a chance to clear through here. Because now we have a sorcery. Play some little Scoozy here. I mean, they could choose what they want to do now. They move it in front of the Tarmogoyf. That's fine. Next turn, we alt. Do we have any other creatures? No, right? Soon as Liliana hits the graveyard, though, we can eat the Dark Confidant. They must have a Bolt in hand if they're contemplating blocks. If they're contemplating blocks, they must have a Bolt, because they don't want 2 creatures to hit the yard for me to gain 2 life and give it +1/+1. All right, cool. Okay, just give it back to them. Huh, so Tarmogoyf is a 6/7 right now. We want them to play Liliana. Sure. Okay, I'll go ahead and crack this fetch land at the end of their turn. Grabbing a Temple Garden tapped. No. Where is Emrakul? Yeah! Alright! Alright, so I won the die roll. I'll take the play. Yeah, this seems good. I'll keep. I mean, we have some interaction. We have a nice little fetch land here. We could go a turn 2 Tireless Tracker doesn't sound bad at all. Let's see what we're up against, though, before we determine that. If it's like some kind of like... If it's like a burn deck, I'm not gonna like throw a Tireless Tracker in front of... Oh, okay. Never mind. I think I know what I need to do. This will be problematic. Oh, okay. Okay, what do I do here? So, that's a dead card. Unfortunately, I have to crack and fetch this. We'll go... Shock. Exile Simian Spirit Guide. Cast Tireless Tracker, pass back to the opponent. I mean, we have to get on the ground early here, unfortunately. Hopefully we draw like... Oh, no. That's not looking good for us at all. Alright, well, let's see how this goes. I guess let's go ahead and fetch this one up. Temple Garden. Alright, let's go ahead and swing. What do we do about this? This is gonna be problematic, isn't it? Because it's not like Nahiri can go ahead and just exile the tapped artifact. Or an untapped artifact. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, we'll get in there for 4. They oh darn. They played it, they're out. Which was to go get the land. Don't play the plant, please. Alright, there's Karn, sure. I think we're dead. I mean, we'll play it out, right? Because we have the Helix. Ugh. Ugh. I gotta go ahead and try to kill this Karn. And I gotta draw some cards. No, God. Eugene time. I think I'm dead. Let me figure this out here. What are outs that I have? What are outs that I have? Let's try to draw some cards here. I don't... So out of the sideboard, we have Stony Silence. We need to find Blood Moons. It's a little late for that. Yes, I'd like to discard a Lava Coil, and we drew another Nahiri. Let's concede this one. Let's try next game. Let's do next game. Let's do the next one. That's too much. That's too much. I can't hang. I can't hang. Stony seems good. Blood Moon seems good. Chalice seems not that great here. Neither is Anger of the Gods. Cataclysmic Gearhulk seems pretty sweet. What else do we have here? I guess something that isn't terrible for us would be if we play Cindervines. I mean, it kills an enchantment or artifact they might have, but we need to get action early. I mean, this is just attack power, right? So we just put it in. Yeah, it's got attack power, so I'm gonna put it in. All right, I'll play first. Keep. I don't have anything that actually, like, kills them right now. Or, like, I don't have a clock to put behind this Blood Moon, so no need to really overextend and, like, fire off this Blood Moon. I'll grab Plains. Let me see here. I'll just wait. I could probably use these Simian Spirit Guides later. Uh-oh. That's problematic. Alright, I'll go ahead and grab a Stomping Grounds here. Tapped. No, I would not like to pay the 2 life. Do I have anything in double green that I want? Not really in double green. I have all the red I could possibly need. So may as well just go deck thinning here. Grab a forest. Play a Blood Moon. Pass back. Yeah, they can get a green source here. It'll be painful. I mean, they can get the green source anyways, so that's not really that big a deal. Do they have an answer to my Blood Moon is the concern. This one could be a very swift 0-2. Let me see. What can I do against them? I have a lot of Simian Spirit Guides. We have so many Simian Spirit Guides. Oh. Okay, so they got their forest. Ancient Stirrings. Hopefully they don't find... I don't know. They can't find a whatever Nature's Claim, so we should be good. These are all mountains. Worm Coil on the top for the opponent. That's brutal. Or, I mean, Worm Coil is what they grabbed. Alright, what are they? They're definitely digging now. Unless they already have it. Sure. I'll play a Scavenging Ooze. It's something. We don't have anything to really... Like, they don't... There's no reason to eat the cards in the yard. Just gonna attack. Alright, let's go and get in there. Go! Go, Scavenging Ooze. Go, little Scoozy. You got this. And then let's go ahead and play Tarmogoyf. I know that they can't just go and play something as simple as, like... Ooh, a Thragtusk. That's brutal. So Wormcoil Engine comes down next turn. That's a concern. How do we beat it? A Wormcoil Engine right now. So, let me think about this here. Can we... in order for it to die, if it hits the graveyard... does that work the way I want it to? Hits the graveyard, I exile it, so then they don't get the tokens. It never dies. But I mean, like, I'm trying to think, like, there's no way I could do that, like, with... Yeah, because Persist, right? Persist puts it in the yard, but this isn't Persist. Yeah, I guess I'll just... Oh, this is so scary. Alright. Yeah, I think that's just gotta be the way it goes for us. I'm a little concerned about this Wormcoil Engine they might have. It's Chromatic Star that needs to hit the graveyard, right? To get the draw. Oh, nice. Clutch draw, clutch draw. I'm just going to keep hitting for 5, I guess, for as long as I can. That's a really clutch draw. Do they want to take the damage for this? That's up to them. I'm going to actually just cast Simian Spirit Guide. Just casting it. Why am I just casting a Simian Spirit Guide? Because this gives me another threat on the board. 6, 7. 6, 7. That's 7 mana from the opponent. They could just play Karn. Oh, yeah. There it is. There's Karn. Darn it. That's pretty good. How do I get past this 3-3 right now? Cindervines won't do anything. Jeez. How do I... This is tough. I just can't get this in the graveyard. That's kind of the problem. Just send it in towards Karn. I'm just going to play another Simian Spirit Guide. Okay, we'll exile a Simian Spirit Guide. We have one too many of those. Yeesh. Ugin comes down here. Ugin really wrecks us. Yeah, we just didn't have enough fast enough clock here. Oh, looks like it. A worm coil. Okay. This was known. That's not what I want to see. Ugh. Gross. Yeah, okay, I'll just play it. Destroy the big creature here. Pop the one with lifelink, I guess. Put them back 2 health. What can I do from here? I lose a threat anyways. Yeah, I just gotta hit Karn with those two. Because no matter what, I lose a threat anyways. I guess I could put Karn down to 9. Or I mean, put my opponent down to 9. But then they just start exiling stuff of mine. This was rough. Yeah, we just don't do enough. We dirtle too much. Brutal. GG's. I concede. I don't think we can beat this. Like they get anything. They can get Ugin or Ulamog. Yeah, there you go. You got it, buddy. All right. I'm gonna concede there. They got the Ulamog. From here, it's over. Good luck, opponent. All right, so we won the die roll. I'm gonna go ahead and take that play. Oh, nice. Keep. Only because I don't know what the opponent's playing. Like if I go right now, turn 1, I could drop a turn 1 Chalice. How good is that? You know what? It's worth. Let's try it. Chalice on 1. People are saying I'm not playing an island. Are you okay? Okay. Let's see what we do now. I'm gonna put this on 1 and hope that it's good enough. Oh no, it's a control mirror. Or it's a control matchup. Go ahead. That's all you, my friend. Let's see if this is gonna be one of those matchups. I think they're gonna get a basic. Once you see Simian Spirit Guy, you can assume there's some kind of Blood Moons in here. Okay. Yep. I mean, they also just don't care too much, right? I'm gonna play this right now. Because Path to Exile wouldn't kill it. They have to just counter this. Which, fine, sure. Logic Knight for 1. I cannot pay that. Oh, I should have kept the Simian Spirit Guide. I could have paid for that. Kidding. What am I gonna do now? I seem to be in what would be called a pickle. Oh, this Blood Moon is more gonna hurt me now. Like, okay, there we go. I mean, I have to just jam, right? You have to just 3, 2, 1 jam. Undo. Go ahead and play the Blood Moon. See how they feel about a Blood Moon. All right, that's fine. So now we have all the mana we need. They have double Mountain, which is pretty good for us because they don't have double blue anymore, which is big. That means Logic Knot is not going to be a thing I have to worry about. I'm going to try for this. No mana leak. Nice. Okay, cool. We got a Nahiri on there. Woo! Okay. Good call on the jam. Good call on the jam. Or else we would have been in a lot of trouble. How do we play this matchup? So they're on Jeskai control, so we still want the Chalices. Chalice on 1 is pretty good against them. Cindervine seems pretty sweet here. These Anger the Gods probably won't help me too much. A Braid has a utility to it. Alright, let's try this. Alright, waiting to see if our opponent decides what they're going to keep, what they're not going to keep. We do have the Chalice, so I do like this. I'll keep. I'll try this. We have a Chalice, right? What's the worst that could happen? We'll be fine. Watery Grave. Whoa. I think they are a 4-color control. Huh. Let's go ahead and play the Sacred Foundry tapped. I would not like to pay the 2 life. Pass back to the opponent. Hopefully they don't counter this Chalice, but no guarantees. They could be trying to hit negate here. If they have hand disruption, that's problematic. So it's all the colors except for green. Okay. That's interesting. I wonder, like, why do that? So, I guess we'll find out in about a couple of seconds. Please don't Shadow of Doubt me. Please don't Shadow of Doubt me. I don't know. I feel like... Okay. Try to play this for one. Try to play this for one. Please. Okay. They don't have a counterspell, or they just don't care enough. That's a hard line to read, because I don't know what they're... Like, does one even matter to them? Like, what do they have? Like, I'm trying to think, like, what could they have that I care about at 1 mana even? I'm just playing it because it makes the most sense to just drop this on 4. I mean, on 1 right now. Oh, here comes Esper Charm. Here comes the Esper Charm. Okay, so that's not Logic Knot mana. What else do they have? Oh, boy. That's that's Kaya. Oh, that's so cool. That's awesome. I mean, unfortunately, it comes at the cost of my chalice, but I have to kill this. I have to kill Kaya. I have to kill Kaya. I can't let that stay around. It's gonna start exiling things, doing things to my chalices. Oh, I didn't even think about how good that is. That's just so sweet. They're able to exile my Kaya, and then, I mean, I hate that I lost my chalice, but, you know, it's a love-hate kind of thing. Oh, boy. That was so sweet. Okay. I've been running into a lot of Kayas in Modern, so I'm actually kind of excited about... Oh, no. What do you think you're going to name with that Unmoored Ego, buddy? Whoa, whoa, whoa. We're getting Unmoored Egoed. This is painful. I mean, I'm happy for it, but I'm also sad because I know where this is going. They saw the Nahiri last game, so I don't know what I can do about that. All right. Let's see what they name. No. No, my Nahiris. They've chosen a name Nahiri. I guess we've just got to play Emrakul the hard castaway. We're gonna cast Emrakul the old school way. Okay. So they've taken all of my Nahiris. So that's a feel bad. But I do have, if I save up enough of these Simian Spirit Guides, I might be able to just actually hardcast an Emrakul, right? That's all I gotta do. Easy peasy. I don't even know how I'm supposed to... should I, like, be waiting for, like, Snapcasters or something like that? At least if I do this at the end of their turn, crack the fetch land, the Windswept Heath to grab another forest. That's what I'll be grabbing anyway. Yeah, I'll grab a forest. I am concerned. I don't know what the opponent's playing. This is such a cool deck. I love it. Yeah, I think... So the outs now are just beating them down with the good old Tarmogoyf and you know, that sad plan. Oh no. Not Jace. Not Jace. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna just grab a forest anyways. Do we have any sorceries in the graveyard? We do, so I'm just gonna eat the Unmoored Ego just in case. Oh, that's terrible. That's like not what we want at all. Alright, we're gonna play Friendly Neighborhood Scavenging Ooze the sequel. Okay, so they've got... Oh, Terminus, nice. That's fine. What? What are the odds? What a miracle! What a miracle, they had it. How do we win from here? Okay. We can... They go up to... They're still at 0, I think. Or they zeroed that turn, so they have 1 loyalty on this Jace. Just grab a forest. Why not? Let's cast Simian Spirit Guide. If I get to resolve this right now, they would not have any more blue mana. They would only have 1 blue mana. Negate. There it is. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do here. Are sad. Simian beatdowns are sad. Simian Spirit Guide beatdown is real bad. Can I do? I mean, we're at 3, 6. So we only need 9 more mana. We can cast Emrakul at that point. Uh-oh. Now, I'm not really sure what they're playing the 4th color for, so I guess that's something we're going to find out. It's like eating at my brain here. I'm curious, like, what it is. Colligan's Command. Make me discard a card. Sure. That's pretty good. I'm out of cards here. I think I'm exactly where they want me to be. You know, Jace on board. Nothing in hand. Okay, let's go ahead and concede here. Another Simian Spirit guy just won't save me there. Alright, so they're playing Colligan's Command. That's good for us. Now we know. So we can set Chalice on 2. And on 3 would be only... not worth on 3 maybe. Alright, let's try this. I'm bringing in the Obstinate Baloth because I know they have Colligan's Command. Yeah, I don't think we have anything else. Yeah, let's just go ahead and play it as it is. Edit this part out. Edit this part out. Edit, edit, edit. Edit this part out. Yeah. Okay, so we're done with the sideboarding. I would like to play first. Sure, I'll keep. I realize we only have 1 land. I don't know why I kept that. Well, here's to hoping. I'm not going to crack this fetch land. Oh, that was such a derpy moment. Oh, that's over. It's over. Yeah, we can't come back from this. I thought I had a land, but that was not a land. I thought I had 2 lands and a Simian. Brutal. Punished. Can we pretend this never happened? All right, cool. Nice. I'll go ahead and discard a creature. Painful. Painful. Let's go ahead and just get rid of that. I'm gonna just play Tarmogoyf. We have land creature. If this resolves, it has instant. Silly Moto, why you gotta trick me with these things? User error. Totally user error. Okay, so they have all basics. That's fine. At this point, it's kind of aware, like, it's known that I don't have any... Oh no, here comes Jace, huh? Jace is gonna be a beating and a half here. Come on, Path to Exile me. Thank you. Yes. I would like to use this ability. Thank you very much. All right. We got him to help me use get that land, right? So now we're kind of catching up again. Oh, we needed that path. Please don't play a Teferi. Please don't play a Teferi. Let's go ahead and begin combat. Come on. Path again. Okay, cool. Use path. Does this resolve? Because like if I play this before I attack, they would just path this instead of the Tarmogoyf. Target player discards a card, huh? I'll discard Simian Spirit Guide. Pass back to the opponent. Colligan's Command, though. Brutal. Hopefully I draw a land to play with this Tireless Tracker. If the Tireless Tracker resolves, of course. I mean, I'm just going to play one at a time. Pass to the opponent. Thanks to their paths, we actually were able to get back in the game. It wouldn't have happened if they didn't help us with those paths. Oh, no. Sure. What do they target? Okay, so now we activate the fetch land in response, getting another forest. Yes. Grab a basic plains. Pass to the opponent here. Now I have all the lands. I'm caught up again. Look at that. Would you look at that? Okay, now I'm going to play Chalice on 1. I don't think we need... Or maybe I'll play it on 2. Like, yeah, it cuts off my Tarmogoyfs and Scavenging Oozes. Okay, we're not going to play it on 2 yet. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and blow this up now. See if this is okay. I'm going to try to put this on 2. If this resolves, that's great. I'm not too concerned about losing this Helix right now. Oh, come on. Kaya again. Brutal. Stop it, Kaya. Leave my stuff alone. Okay, I'm going to grab a Stomping Grounds tapped. No, I would not like to pay any life. Ooh, we got a lot of lands to draw, don't we? Alright, let's go ahead and see if this resolves. Darn it. The reason why I'm playing the Lightning Helix first is because I'm trying to see if I can get this Nahiri to resolve. Oh. Does Nahiri resolve? Do they top? Oh, thank you. Yes. Discard. Oh, no. Okay. Drew a Tarmogoyf. 1 mana shy of playing it. It's okay. We just need them to not have anything for my Nahiri here. I swear, if it's like Ixalan's Binding, I'm like, that's the perfect way to go. That's the perfect way to go. Just wreck me with Ixalan's Binding. Oh, EE on 4. That's so good. Okay. EE on 4. That's sweet. I don't want to discard anything. No. So I'm actually just going to go ahead and play Tireless Tracker while I still can right now. Oh, but then if they Kolaghan's command me, it's going to feel bad. That's going to be a problem if they Kolaghan's command me right now. I should probably play Tarmogoyf, because that requires a different answer. Because, like, I should be playing Tireless Tracker when I have a land to play with it. But I'm wondering what they're holding on to. They've been sitting on a couple of cards for the last couple of turns. Oh, no. It is. Yep, Kolaghan's command. Wreck me. Let's see. Do I have anything to draw? Does this resolve, first off? Let's crack this treasure real quick. I'm not going to discard this. I want this. No. This will probably die. Or something will get pathed here. Because they got back their Snapcaster. They must have a Terminus. I think that's what it is. Like, they're just waiting to hardcast Terminus. Ooh, a Cryptic Bounce. That's brutal. Okay, that makes sense, right? They have Cryptics, sure. So, 2 cards in hand, one of them Snapcaster. They just casted an Opt. It's pretty good. So they play Snap here? At some point? Path? I think that's what we have to do first, because, I mean, I'm not going to play into them just countering my Nahiri. Begin combat. Let's go. Should I just play the Simian Spirit Guide? Because I have discard fodder that I already want to get rid of. I mean, no reason to play the Nahiri now. Snapcaster's just gonna come down and do some funny business anyways. Sure, Lightning Helix, so they have Snapcaster. Will they fire it off this turn? What does that make me discard a card? No, that's not worth. I mean, we just have to hold on to Baloth until we get to a situation where they could just make me discard. Oh, boy. Okay, that's probably coming to play. So they have Snapcaster. Confirmed. Let's go ahead and go to combat. Alright. I guess I'll play Lil Uzi. See how they feel about Lil Uzi here. Counter probably bounce. Sure. What do they target? They've targeted Cryptic. Okay. So that leads me to believe that they're just going to counter and bounce here. Does Lil Uzi resolve? Okay, so there's triple blue. Counter target spell and return target. Oh, that's okay, sure, that's fine. Second main. What do I want to do about this? They could snap Helix. They animate. Me thinking I could put more pressure on the board. Then they play Kolaghan's command, discard, deal 2. That doesn't make any sense to them. See, they snap do it now. They have to play. They don't get any value. They go and snap path here. Yeah, I'm not gonna lose Nahiri over that. I'm not losing Nahiri over that. Right? Sure. Okay. Use Path's ability. Grab the mountain. So now we have all the red sources we could ask for. Like, yeah, we would just lose Nahiri, right? And I wanted them to play the snap so I could play the Obstinate Baloth. So we're going to play the known information here. Actually, I play Tarmogoyf, right? I mean, I just play Tarmogoyf. They got to draw a board wipe. So that gains me 4 life back. They have to draw a board wipe or a spot removal spell, Snapcaster, either or. They're in the main phase, so they already drew. Come on. Just got to get through here. Just got to push through some last bit of damage here. They're so close to dying. Play Cindervines? Come on, drop the Cindervines. Will it stick? I just need Cindervines. Yes! Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and go to combat. If this is Settle the Wreckage, it's going to feel terrible. Oh, okay. I was like, no, 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 don't settle. Seems good. Try to cast. Nice. Pass back to the opponent. Come on, come on. All right, nice. We'll go ahead and throw away this Arid Mesa because we no longer need it. Just draw first. Good thing. It's like we just fetch for it and then put it in hand. The same thing. Okay, well, we no longer have any more things to get. So, okay, you got me. Okay, come on. Come on. Let me get... Cryptic Tap here is brutal. Cryptic Tap is brutal. Don't draw Emrakul. Don't draw Emrakul. Don't draw Emrakul. Brutal. Okay, do you have anything? Try to play a Blood Moon, shut off all their other extra colors, so they only just have these over here. Can we get there? Come on, come on. We just we need to get there before our Planeswalker hits the board. Or we need to find Banefire. Come on. You don't got it. You don't got it. You don't got it. We cut him off a lot of blue mana, though, so this is why I wanted to play the Blood Moon. Because they only have these 3, so that means if they're trying to play any kind of Cryptic command, they only have that mana. We have Cindervines, too, so whenever they cast any spells, they're going to lose some life for it. Come on, Nahiri, get there! What are the modes? Target player discards a card. Sure. I mean, I got nothing. So they have to have... What do they do here? Jeez. That's rough. I'm gonna just go ahead and just hold on to this card. They're gonna play Snapcaster. I want them to use... what can they do? They go down to... They probably go Snap Helix. So that puts Nahiri down to 6. They punch into Nahiri. That's down to 4. And they're back up to 10. But if they do that, they can't use any of their other... they can't use... they don't care about any of that right now. All the cards in the yard don't matter. Come on. Come on, I need to stop drawing lands. I just need to stop drawing lands here. Give me something good, deck. Give me something good. All right, so Nahiri going down to what looks to be 4. 3, 6, 7. 3, 6, 7, 8. Just hit them for 8. See how they feel about that. I'll just exile Snap. I'll exile Snap. So as soon as they play any kind of non-creature spells, they start taking damage here. Oh, yeah. Does this resolve? Nice. We got there. All right, that was a good draw for us. That was a good draw for us. Looks like we got a die roll here, so I'll take the play. Anger of the Gods keeps an aggressive deck in check, but we just have a bunch of lands. How aggro is the format of Modern? Let's not lie here. Everyone's pretty much just on a combo deck. We don't play this game to be scared. We don't play this game to be scared. We got this. Bluff that we're burned. That's what we're going to do. We're going to bluff that we're burned. We're not. We're so far from it. Oh, this hand's terrible. I see what we're up against, and this hand is terrible. Play it tapped. Come on, let's go deck thinning. Okay, still not exactly a great hand, but whatever, I guess. Maybe we're just a really slow burn deck. You know? Like a super slow burn deck. Oh, they have no creatures. Let's see if this even resolves, to be honest with you. Like, oh, it's Phoenix. Okay, that's problematic. We need a Chalice, don't we? No, I don't want to pay the 2 life. Can we not? I mean, what are the odds that they have enough spells to just flip this in one turn? Very likely, but doesn't matter because we need to start doing something here. Undo. We seriously need to find something real quick because if not, we're gonna die right now. Okay, a Scavenging Ooze does eat Phoenix when it goes into the yard. Does it do anything else right now? Not really, but this should force the opponent. Oh, we have no interaction, so we just F6 this, pass it back to them. Let them go wild here, unfortunately. I know I could have waited until they pretty much, like, flip the thing in the ice, but then we still take 7, right? 7 to the face. Whereas right now, if they don't have what they need to flip it, I can find a lava coil or something. I mean, oh no, here we go. Yep, Faithless Looting seems good. There's no way that's getting that. Does Faithless Looting make its way to Mythic Championship London? That's the $1 million question. All right, so they've already got 2 spells. Uh-oh. Well, as long as they don't have like a gut shot or something, like another free spell. I know they at least have 1 more spell. Oh, come on. Just don't have anything, don't have anything, don't have anything. Okay, just you can have 1 thing. You can have exactly 1 thing. No more Phoenixes, no more Phoenixes. Okay, cool. Gut shot never? Oh, they got it. Yeah, they got it. Okay. Gut shot is here. I don't think we ever beat that, right? We have to draw another Nahiri. Well, at least they thinned out our deck. That's the good news. That's unfortunate. Thing in the ice is, a pain in the ice, if you would. Alright, sure, you got it. Yep. Uh-huh. More free spells for Phoenix. This is kind of unfortunate. Just gonna have to go and fire off one of these. How do I win from this spot here? I don't think I can, right? Thing in the ice is just gonna hit me into the ground. So we really want to put Chalice of the Void on 1. So those will be the key cards here. Getting Chalice. A Braid. Does that have any applications in this matchup? Yeah, like the only thing we can draw now is just Nahiri. Ugh, that's gross. Yep. Oh, they're about to flip it again, aren't they? F6 once again. We don't have Path to Exile. So out of the sideboard, what are we bringing in? We're bringing in Path. We're bringing in Rendering Volley. What else is there? I don't think we need... So obviously we don't need Blood Moon. Settle the Wreckage is pretty good. Sure. I would not like to pay any life. I will take all the damage. No blocks. Okay. If they extract Nahiri, we're in trouble. Like it's okay. That's not gonna be it. We'll concede here, right? Because they don't bounce each other off. Yeah, that's just too much. Let's go ahead and go to the next one. Okay. We were kidding. We were kidding. Now it's for reals. So Path, Rendering Volley, Settle the Wreckage. We don't really need Blood Moon here. Blood Moon doesn't really do anything to the board. Anger the Gods, Abrade is just an instant speed removal spell, which is nice, but I don't think we need it. I think I'd trade an Anger of the Gods off. No, this should be good. This should be good. Anything that we don't want here? Sure, let's run this. This seems good. That was unfortunately kind of a slow hand from us. I was hoping like maybe we'd play against like Hardened Scales or Affinity or maybe some kind of low to the ground deck. But I should have probably remembered that the most popular deck is Phoenix. And let's not lie here. When there's that many, is there such a thing as an aggro deck? I think aggro decks in Modern are just combo, right? Like everything is just combo now. All right. I'd like to play first. All right, Chalice Keep. All right, this is a good hand. Let's go ahead, grab a Forest, put the Chalice on 1. So at least this way, all their stuff is like shut off for the most part. No, I would not like to pay the 2 life. I think at this point, after this, right, we just put things on 2, or we just continue to put it all on 1. All right, I'll go ahead and grab a Plains. Go ahead and pass back to the opponent. So now they have to draw either some kind of Shatter effect, and they're stuck with a bunch of cards in hand for the time being. Yup. Let's go ahead and play the Arid Mesa. Go ahead, grab a Mountain, and let's go ahead and go to combat. Okay. Play Nahiri, see if it resolves. It does. No, I don't need a discard right now. I'm going to just hold on to my cards. I think they're going to definitely be bringing in some artifact hate next game if we win this one. And they have bolts, all these other things that they can't use. Seems good. Seems good. At this point, I almost want to just lock it down and just play on 2, right? I could. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and do that. Let's just go ahead and do that now. Okay, that's fine. Put that on 2. Sure, that's fine. And then let's go ahead and plus here. Yes, let's discard Simian Spirit Guide. Ah, punished. So at least locks them out of playing their threats. They can Lightning Bolt now, though. I maybe should have put that on 1. That would have been pretty good at 1 too. But like right now, because like right now they can bolt, right? They can fire off a ton of bolts. The Chalice on 2 though shuts off Abrades, shuts off, Thing in the Ice, shuts off Izzet Charms. I was just gonna go up the ladder there. So they're gonna probably discard 2 Phoenixes here. That's gonna be painful. Ooh, a Lightning Axe. Sure. Okay, that's weird. Well, unless I draw Emrakul. Yeah! Yeah! That's what I'm talking about right there. That's what I'm talking about right there. I like it. I like it. Cindervines would also burn them out, wouldn't it? Let's see. Yeah, Cindervines would kind of burn them out. That'd be pretty sweet. Because, like, if they just keep trying to cast a ton of spells, we just burn them out with that and then call it a day. I need a mulligan. This is somewhat better, I guess. Ooh, I want to put that on the bottom of the library. I never want to see that card. Like, Chalice on 1 is able to keep me in a game, but no Chalice here, so is it worth putting a Cindervines out only? Like, it'd only be a Cindervines. So, yeah, like, I have the option of just locking down, let me think here. Cindervines pings them down a ton. We lose the mana. No, not worth. No, not worth. Not worth. Pass. We'll wait till the turn after. They must be filled like Abrades or something like that too, right? If they're not playing anything yet, that's just Abrade Central. Sure, Thing in the Ice. I guess we get Sacred Foundry. Alright, pass back to the opponent. Whenever they cast an instant or sorcery spell, I guess they'll take 1. If we can get another one, that would super stack. Metamorphose. Okay, so they're going to flip it this turn. Then we go down to 10, but we have Path, so that's the good news. Unless they go and discard like 100 Phoenixes right now. Metamorphose again. That's brutal. Well, we're just going to F6, right? Because we have nothing to say about this. Yep. Is that 2 Phoenixes? At least. All right, it's 1. So they flipped it. Surprise. We can blow up the Phoenix with Lightning Helix, then eat it with the Scavenging Ooze after we Path. So we take 10. We go down to 7. Okay. Let me think here. We fetch. We get a Plains. We Path. No, we need to get a Forest. That costs too much health. Do they have Dispel? Play Nahiri. Nahiri comes down, but Nahiri then puts me down to 6. I go to 3. I'd rather go to 4 so I don't die to a Lightning Bolt. Okay. Yeah, pass to the opponent here. Okay. I think that's going to be the line. Unfortunately, that's the line, but could also just double burn us out right now. We want to do all this on their turn anyways because in the event they have any other Phoenixes they want to throw away. And this will also give me a chance to blow up this Phoenix. All right, try to Path. We fetch Shock. We go down to 4. We blow up Phoenix. We go back to... Okay. They have double Bolt. I die. What are they just... Oh, they targeted Path? Sure, that's fine. There's only one other Path in the deck. Yep, they get to see my hand. So there's only 2 Paths. That's good to me. All right, here we go. Hope they don't have the other Bolt, or I'm in trouble. They have to go double Bolt here, and I'm dead. All right, so we're back at 7. Crackling Drake is massive, so we die to that too. Jeez. Ugh. How do we need to draw a Lava Coil or our Rendering Volley. Settle the Wreckage is also a good one. I mean, we're gonna have to fire it off anyways, so doesn't feel great. But hey, if we can get a couple Phoenixes out of the way from it, that'd be great. Yep. I mean, ideally what do we have here that can get us out of this? Because no matter what happens, we'll be in a spot where we're gonna die. Will they flip the Drake? Sure. Guess I take that. Sure. Guess that happens too. I guess we'll try to settle. I need to draw something to answer this right now. Fade either a spell or draw removal. A mountain will not be it. Darn. I guess we just die, right? I mean, I have nothing else. Nah, too late. Too late. No way we aren't dead. We're 100% dead. We thinned out their deck, plus they have Faithless Looting in the yard. I could have eaten that, I guess. Sure. Yep. You got it. Alright, we got another die roll. No, we have the mulligan. We don't have another land. We can't really cast anything, but we'll, greedy. I guess I'll try it. What's on top of my deck? Yeah, that Phoenix matchup. I mean, so let's say we played the Phoenix, the Ooze. We used Ooze to eat the Faithless Looting. I guess we've been slightly alright. On top of my library, I want this Blood Moon. Or to potential to use this Lightning Helix. Opponent's keeping their hand. I'll start with white. Pass. Let's see what they've got now. Darn. What a bummer. If this is Naya Burn, oddly enough, Blood Moon will be good against them. Do this now before they have a bunch of things to fire off at once. No way. Mutagenic Growth. Wow. Wow. Was not ready. Did not play around. Mutagenic Growth. Punished. Well, at least it's on their turn. Or on our turn, so they don't get to punch us for more. Oh, burn base removal. Monka S. Burn base removal. Is this Shadow? This looks like it might just be Shadow. Alright, so if we can Windmill Slam this Blood Moon before they can slam the Shadow, we'll be okay, right? Otherwise, I have no idea what we're going to do. I mean, let's just hope. Yeah, Lightning Bolt's a thing, but whatever. Okay, Mishra's Bauble. Prowess triggered. I mean, all this is F6'd. You're going to fire off a ton more spells? Sure. Before I draw, would you like to pop your Bauble? They targeted themselves. Okay. Just going to play Blood Moon. Pass. I still love this art. God, I want this Blood Moon art. Okay, so now they only have mountains. They have to naturally draw that swamp. Not that I can't just lose to a Swift Spear either, but This gives me better odds. All right, come on. Give me a land here. Give me a land. Give me a land. Give me a land. Give me a land. So I could play Tireless Tracker. Okay, cool. Play the land. Pass back to the opponent. I'm not going to... Oh, nice. Blood Moon automatically wins that game. Chalice on 1 is going to just be such a hoser, too. Path to Exile is going to be important here. Let's see. What else do we want? Another Blood Moon. Anger the Gods probably won't be used. So I have room for one more card. Obstinate Baloth. No, I mean, Cleansing Nova, a singleton. Settle the Wreckage, no one ever plays around. Instant Speed. Sure. We'll give this a shot. Get some basics. I don't like that. Not when we're playing Blood Moons, but we're not bringing in another Blood Moon, right? So, we'll be fine. Whee! I'm probably going to be so upset when I go back to sideboarding and all this is just mixed up. There we go. Nice and uneven. Let me think here. Is there anything else that I need to do? I think this is okay. I mean, Chalice on 1 sounds like it's going to be a hoser. Alright. It looks like they're on 4-color Shadow. Or they're on some kind of deck that's willing to hit themselves a ton. I'd be surprised if it isn't 4-color Shadow. Perfect. Chalice on 1. I'll keep this. Chalice on 1 like locks about most of their deck up. We'll have to hope that we draw in another land here, and it's a little bit greedy considering that they probably have a 1-drop. Please don't be Thoughtseize. Please don't be Thoughtseize. Please don't be Thoughtseize. Please don't be Thoughtseize. Oh no, it's Thoughtseize 100%. 100% Thoughtseize. Wild Nacatl. Yes! Okay, so it's not Thoughtseize. Beautiful. Land? Perfect. Put this on 1. So we should be able to counter almost everything they have in their deck. We'll take that. Down to 15. Tarmogoyf, sure. Oh, that's perfection. I don't even have to take damage for that. So instant goes in the yard. Oh, but if they... Oh, but it'll be countered. It'll be countered. Right. Even if they go mutagenic growth, it'll be countered. Future Tarmogoyfs will be bigger. And I guess with the drawing of that Plains, which was like the perfect draw, by the way, I can go and play Wooded Foothills, eat cards from the yard, shrink Tarmogoyf. Let's go and eat cards in the yard here. Let's get a forest. I'm going to go ahead and eat that right now. Pass to the opponent. See what they got here. It can't be an instant. Instant's already here, so it has to be a sorcery. They'll just have to cast things into my Chalice. Because most there's like I'm not worried about Bolt or Path or Fatal Push. That's all 1-drop. Sure. Seems good. I'll take it. Oh, this feels so good to lock them out. Oh, this feels so good right now. They probably have so many 1-drops. This isn't like paper. I don't have to remember my triggers. Oh, it's so good. Eat the Nacatl. If they cast an instant, it won't matter. It looks like we've got a lot. Like we should have this, right? They have 4 cards. They're probably all 1-drops, and they can't delve if they play the pump spell. Are we getting roped? I think we're getting roped. Well, in the meantime, while we wait. Why, hello, Mr. Goyf. Consumed. This is how I make animations since there aren't any animations in Moto. I guess we could just edit this out. But by editing this out, you lose all these sick plays or sick flips and stuff like that. All right, so we're back. I'm back, and we're gonna go ahead and smack in. Right now, I have the choice of blowing up this Tarmogoyf or blowing up this Tarmogoyf. I think I'm gonna blow up this Tarmogoyf. Because the Lurgoyf will grow, and we don't want that. Alright, so it seems the opponent had to go ahead and handle some personal life matters. So they were a bit delayed. If I get a land, they are not untapping. I just need to get that land right now. Lurgoyf, it's Tamarmo. Pretty good, actually. Go to combat. Deal some damage. Let's go ahead and play some of this here. Some Tireless Tracker. Get ready to block. It's fine. As long as I get to block, if they delve away to use whatever the strength card, That means Tarmogoyf becomes very small. Let's see. Tarmogoyf will connect. Tarmogoyf will connect. The Lurgoyf. Go down to 10. Let's see. Go down to 10. Go ahead and take that. Go down to 10. They can't burn me out. They could blow up my Chalice, but blowing up my Chalice takes their mana, so they can't burn me out anyways. Could have played Blood Moon, but I don't want to because that doesn't really do anything. When I could just close out the game instead. No blocks. Like, realistically, all I need to do is draw a land, Windmill Slam a Johnny Vengeant. Temur Battle Rage wouldn't kill me. Unless... No, yeah, Temur Battle Rage wouldn't kill me. That would give them... Let's say they shock. No, that doesn't work either. That's shock. No, yeah. Alright. Take it. Go to 10. What do you got for me now, opponent? So, Lightning Helix would be huge here. I mean, well, Johnny Vengeant. Okay. There's Death Shadow, as expected. There's Swift Spear. Yep, seems reasonable. Nice. I think they were just showing me what's in hand. And then I can just go ahead and swing through here. Mutagenic Growth won't save them, so let's begin combat. Nice. GG's, opponent. Well, we got to do exactly what we set out to do. Punch people with spaghetti gods, which we did with Emrakul, and that felt very good. We got some sweet wins with good old Blood Moon and Chalice, like as you saw in the last matchup, in like a, a blueless Shadow deck. Dropping Chalice on one or a Blood Moon in game one, that'll usually seal the deal. And, I like the deck. It threw a little bit of... It has the good old plan of, well, take a deck, throw some Tarmogoyfs in it, let's see what happens. And, like, this kind of has, like, a little bit of the spirit of the red-white prison deck that you used to see run around, like, I forgot what, Sun and Moon is what it was called. And, yeah, but we added some green to it, played some Tarmogoyfs, Scavenging Oozes for a little more graveyard hate, etc., etc. I thought it was pretty fun. I'm sure I could have probably... done a few, there were a few lines that, that could have been better, but mostly it's just like unfortunate, Phoenix does Phoenix things and we lost there. And Tron, we couldn't get a clock in the matchup against Tron as I wanted. We got the Blood Moon, but nothing to beat him down, which is unfortunate. And that's the thing. I see people bringing Blood Moons all the time, but if it's not backed up by a sweet clock, then I don't know what, like, they can just, like, as you saw, they're naturally just cast their threats. And yeah, that'll happen. So nonetheless, though, fun deck overall, and I just want to say thank you so much, everybody, for coming back, watching another episode of Modern Mayhem with me, yours truly, Krim, also known as the Asian Avenger. And I want to say, feel free to let me know what other cool decks you'd like to see played on Modern Mayhem, if you have any recommendations, as always. Because every now and then I like to do a viewer-submitted list. And... also, if you like the content that we produce here at MTGGoldfish, you know the spiel. Go ahead, leave us a like, a sub, hit the bell icon to be notified when we have a new video up on MTGGoldfish. And of course, lastly, if you haven't done so yet, follow us on Twitch, which is MTGGoldfish, and of course me on Twitch, which is at twitch.tv/TheAsianAvenger. So thank you so much, everyone. I'll see you all back here at the next one. Peace.
Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, help us out by clicking that like button down below. And to keep up on all the latest and greatest, click that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that bell icon to get alerts whenever we have new videos. And if you want to, check out some of our other sweet videos here and here.